አሁን የፋሲካ ምናምን ሎተሪ አለ እና ወደ 20 ሚሊዮን ምናምን መሰለኝ።
If money is not an issue for me, I would help
poor people.
Yeah.
All right.
እንደው እንግሊዝ ይጨምርልኛል ትንሽ
ሀብታም ነህ ልታስወጣኝ ነው ማጅራቴ እንዳታስወጣኝ።
I would stop eating and complain to the manager.
Okay.
Of course, yeah. ይሄን ቪዲዮ ልክላታለሁ።
Which one?
This video. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't let you go.
Okay.
I would.
Like, one time I found cockroach. ብስ ያለች cockroach.
It is.
በረሮ ምናምን ዱቅ ብላለች የሆነ ሰር።
If you are giving me money with the time, I would travel.
Time by itself is not enough.
Yeah.
እንግሊዘኛ ማውራት ነው የቸገረን፣ መነጋገር ከሰዎች ጋር ኮንቨርሴሽን ነው የቸገረን ለምንል ሰዎች እቺ በጣም አሪፍ ሌሰን ነች። ማይ እንግሊሽ ተመልሷል ከሌላ ቪዲዮ ጋር። ዛሬ ደግሞ የምንሰራው ጥያቄ እንዴት ነው የምትጠያየቁት፣ እንዴት እያረጋችሁ ነው የምትመልሱት ምናምን የሚባሉ ግራመሩን ከቮካቡላሪውን ከስፒኪንግ ጋር እያረግን የምንሰራበት ክላስ ማለት ነው። ያሬድ ነኝ ከማይ እንግሊሽ። እንዴት ከረማችሁ? ሰው እንቀጥላለን ማለት ነው። አቤላ አለ ዛሬ። ሰው ጥያቄዎች እጠይቃለሁ በጣም ብዙ በጣም አጭር ቆንጆ በጣም ጣፋጭ የሆነች ክላስ ነች። እሷን እየሰራን እንሄዳለን። ኦኬ። ጥያቄው የሚለው እዚህ ጋር እንደሚያነቡት what would you do ነው የሚለው። ኦኬ። ምን ታደርጋለህ ነው። ስለዚህ ስትመልስልኝም እንደምትለው I would እያልክ ነው የምትመልስልኝ። እሺ። what would you do እንዲህ ቢሆን ምን ታደርጋለህ ወይ ደግሞ እንደዚህ አይነት ነገር ቢፈጠር ምን ታደርጋለህ ነው። so what would you do? ኦኬ። ስለዚህ ሲያነቧት ምን ይሏት what would you do የሚለውን ምን ያርጉት what would you do አይደል ብለው ያንብቧት። ሲመልሱ I would ያሉ ኦኬ I would do this I would do that ነው። ስለዚህ ጥያቄዎች አሉኝ የተለያዩ ጥያቄዎች። alright so የመጀመሪያው እንግዲህ ከእድል እንጀምር እስቲ። አሁን የፋሲካ ምናምን ሎተሪ አለ እና ወደ 20 ሚሊዮን ምናምን መሰለኝ። what would you do if you won a lottery እንላለን ወይም ደግሞ lottery. what would you do if you won a lottery? 20 ሚሊዮን ብር ኦኬ not that much ብዙ አይደለም ግን እስቲ ለኛ ብዙ ነው። what would you do ስንል if I won ምናምን ትላለህ ከፈለክ አይደል ስትመልሰው ካሸነፍኩ if I won a lottery አይደል if I won a lottery I would ብለህ መመለስ ይችላል። ምን ታደርግበታለህ እስቲ?
if I won a lottery I would buy obviously
yes a car.
I would buy a car, house. First of all actually a house
yeah a house or a car. First is a house. Okay.
Yes.
And
after I bought a house and a car I would start business.
Okay.
እንዴት አወቀው?
Start because like I can see that like where you're going. First መቀመጫዬን ያለች so you say like you started from the house, then you said a car. Yes. ብቻ ለስራ የምትሆን አይደል ብዙ ብር ማታስወጣ መኪና, and you will have this one, and the next is a business, right?
Yes.
Good. Okay. He said that I would buy a house, I would buy a car, and I would start
business.
What else? Lelas. Would you give my English some donation ምናምን? my English
እንደው my English ይጨምርልኛል ትንሽ
ሀብታም ነህ ልታስወጣኝ ነው ማጅራቴ እንዳታስወጣሽ። what would you do? so እናንተም እዛ ጋር እየመለሳችሁ what would you do if you won a lottery? okay ግራመሩ ምን ይላል መሰላችሁ? if you win አይደለም ብታሸንፍ የሚለውን ይሄ ኮንዲሽናል ሴንቴንስ ታይፕ 2 ስናደርገው won የሚለውን ነው የምንጠቀመው። እሺ if you won okay that's it. and where won verb 2 እያደረግን የምንመጣቸው ማለት ነው። okay what would you do if you found out that your girlfriend is cheating on you? what would you do? cheat እያደረገችብህ እንደሆነ ብታቅ ነው ብዬ ጠየቅኩት። what would you do if you knew or if you found out that your girlfriend is cheating on you?
okay ይሄን ቪዲዮ ልክላታለሁ።
which one? this video
ይኸውልሽ
if you cheat on me
if you cheat on me ምንድን ማድረገው? I would what? I would I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't let you go.
Okay.
I would.
Okay. I wouldn't let you go means like what?
አልተውሽም ነው።
እሺ. Then what?
Then I would
this guy
show you.
I would show you what I am capable of or something.
Yes. እንደዛ ነገር ነው አቃተኝ መግለጽ እንግሊዝኛ።
ስለዚህ I would show you that who I am or I would show you that what I'm capable of. But that's a kind of revenge ይመስላል
of course.
Why do you revenge? Like if she doesn't like you, let her go. ምንድን
okay ስላልወደደችኝ ነው ዲጂት ያደረገችው?
I don't know. Maybe like maybe ያጣችሁ ነገር ቢኖርስ አንተ ጋር ነው? I love you እያለች ሸውዳህ
እንደዛ ነው ያሰብኩት።
Okay.
እንደዛ ከሆነ if she was doing this intentionally,
like, for example, like,
I will show her.
Let's reverse. Like let's do it in the other way. Okay? What if she found out that you are cheating on her? አንተ ቺት ያረክብኝ ቢሆንስ የያዘች? Like እንደዛ
I will ask for forgiveness.
You see? Men are selfish, all right. So I would ask forgiveness, አይደል? So what if she asks forgiveness from you too? And እሷ ይቅርታ
ያው ቅጣቷን ተቀብላ ነው
የሚደረገው. All right. So but like what he said is like if it is on the other side or when you flip the coin ይባላል አይደል? ስትገለብጠው like I would say sorry and I would say like ሰይጣን አሳስቶ ነው. It's because of the devil ምናምን ልትል. All right. Okay. What would you do? This is a kind of question also. You are in a restaurant, okay? You are in a restaurant, you order the food and you're about to eat and everything. I think you told me about this one. You're eating and what would you do if you found something unpleasant in your food? ደስ የማይል ነገር ውስጡ ብታገኝበት. Like one time I found cockroach. ብስ ያለች cockroach. በረሮ ምናምን ዱቅ ብላለች የሆነ ከጥብስ ጋር ነው ለዛው የመጣችውና ወደ ጎን አድርገህ ትበለዋለህ ወይስ what would you do if you found something unpleasant ማለት ደስ የማይል ነገር አይደል? Unpleasant in your food, what would you do?
I would stop eating and complain to the manager.
Okay,
of course, yeah, directly to the manager.
Yes,
actually if I have access to the owner, I would go with it. But if I didn't have the chance to meet the owner, I would go and complain to the manager.
Very good. So I would complain ብሏል. I would complain to the manager. Are you like if it is something very serious, like you can even sue, right?
Yeah.
Sue is like መክሰስ አይደል? I would sue the restaurant or something like that. Or do you like expect something like compensation ምናምን አይደል? ውጭ ሀገር ቢሆን ኮምፐንሴሽን የሆነ በቃ ላይክ ሬስቶራንት መክፈት የሚያስችል በፍርድ ቤት ራሱ ተከራክረ ብር ልታገኝ ትችላለህ. So I think so. Okay. If you knew. Okay. What would you do if you had enough time, like to do whatever you want? Like you're busy now, right?
Yeah.
You're working like day and night, you're just editing, recording videos, you have other businesses you are doing, right? So what would you do if you have enough time? በቂ ጊዜ ቢኖር plenty of time.
Like I would
እናንተም እንደዛው ይመለሳል. What would you do if you have enough time? If you had enough time, okay? Travel ነው የምታደርጉት ወይስ you would do something?
If you are giving me money with the time, I would travel.
Time by itself is not enough.
ግን ታይሟ ብቻ if it's only time, I would go my home and sleep and watch movie all the day.
All right. So I would watch like
having
movies.
some
if there is no money, if there is money,
I would travel.
Okay.
Like nowadays, I was watching.
Yes.
I was watching some ምንድነው እነዚህ resorts.
I
was watching some resorts.
All right, okay.
Around the remote
areas. I would watch or I would go and visit some, right?
Yeah.
I would go and visit those resorts.
Yeah.
And
I would stay for a week. For 2 weeks.
Yes. Listening to the singing, the bird song and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. It's nice. Huh?
Yeah,
like your imagination and everything. So this is conditional. What would you do? I don't know. Okay. So one last question for them and for you too. What would you do if you were the richest person in the world? So like, we already talked about the car and the house. It's more than that one, okay? The money that you're going to get. So what would you do? The richest person.
So I don't have any problem with money?
Yes.
You mean?
You're you're independent, financially, like, stable and everything. You don't worry about money. Money is your slave.
Oh my God. Imagine አድርጌው አላውቅም.
Never.
ግን
do you think that's how the rich people live?
No.
I mean, they still
No,
hustle,
man.
right? They still work for it. They still need to, like get stressed or something, right?
Yeah.
To get
Everybody
money.
has a hustle, but so level.
Good.
In terms of their level. So they are struggling with inner, mind thoughts.
Yes, like there are so many thoughts and I mean like things that are going on in their life, in their mind and everything. Yeah. So, but what would you do if money is not an issue?
Okay. I would, if money is not an issue for me, I would help poor.
Yes, poor people.
Yeah.
All right.
I
So
would
support.
I would support some charity organizations. Because I would give not money.
Okay.
I would give businesses for the poor.
For the poor people. Good. I would give business for them. So that means you would open something for them, like especially this, small kind of businesses, right?
Of course.
For people. That's good. All right. So what would you do? What would you do? I have one question for them so that they can just, write it in the comment section and they can say that like, what would you do if you got the chance to like to move abroad or to go to another country through different things? Like for example, let's say if they are Ethiopians or in Ethiopia, what would they do if they got the chance to go to America for a visit? All right, I would stay there, or I would like ask for an asylum, or I would just like until Trump trap me trap me. So you can just like give your own kind of opinions, or like you're on the comment section that you can say I would do this, I would do that. Okay, what would you do if you got the chance to go to America or other countries, European countries, or like the big countries? All right, if they get the chance እዛ የመሄድ እድሉን ቢያገኙ በቪዚት በትምህርት በምናምን ማለት ነው I would do this ምናምን ብለው እዛው ይቀራሉ ወይስ ይመጣሉ አይደል? After I have completed my lesson, I would come back ምናምን ሊሉኝ ይችላሉ አይደል? If they are patriots, right? So that's they can do it. Thank you very much. So that would be the kind of lesson that we have for today. Free talk, speaking, So we'll just come up with other lessons too. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.